See online, y'all rather pass the 100 exams or the Chunin exams?
Yeah,
What?
which one would I rather take?
Pass?
Them, you're holding both. You're holding
You're
fucking
holding
both. Okay, I'm trying to think. Okay, which
I'm not gonna lie to
which
you.
one can you get carried on? I think
Which one's easier to
Chunin.
get killed in?
Yeah, the Chunin exam is definitely easier to get carried in because you got a squad.
But okay, Chunin exams is like slightly because they're gonna run the ones. You're gonna run the ones. I can't even do the. I can't even.
What was the question? Which one would I rather be in?
Yeah, it's all of RDC online. Y'all rather pass the 100 exams or the Chunin exams? 100 exams, bro.
Yeah.
Even to find, get to the 100 exams is fucking crazy. I would have lost on that fucking boat. I don't know if y'all remember that shit. The first part of the show when they was on a boat, that was a part of the test already. Like getting to that bitch. They put him in like the tsunami, the storm. I would have been out that bitch. I would have been right on the barrel and shit. I would have died. I would have died on that shit.
Yeah.
And then you got to do this, do that shit in the forest with those monsters. I'm up there too. I'm hold there. And then but this is all before like they even get in the building. Like they did that part wherever. Oh my god, my directions is so trash. They said the lady gives you a question. She asks like, oh, who'd you rather save? Your mom or your dad? You can only save one. And I'm like, shit, my mom. You right this way. I would want right that way. I would have been hold. I'm not thinking like that. Everybody that listened to her got hold. I would have been fucking hold. This is all before the 100 exams. And then you gotta run that fucking mile shit.
Yeah.
Bro, how long was that shit? I would have been out that hole. I would have been out that hole.
That is true. All that shit is true. But it's more mandatory phase that you got to run in Naruto. Though.
There's mandatory phase. But there's mandatory phase 100 exams. Leo.
Yeah.
And you have to tell you the top.
I'm saying it is though, right? But outside of the written exam for Naruto, bro, the forest of death, nigga, that's nothing but a smoke session.
But that's pretty much.
Then after you finish that, you got a series of ones. Then after that, you got another series of ones.
Right. You got a Kakashi that could stop you from like dying or some shit, bro.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
but the tuning exams, you for sure can die in that bitch. You for sure can die in that bitch.
And 100 exams, nigga,
they're trying to kill you.
His fucking heart took it out, nigga. I'm not going through some shit.
They don't stop you.
And in the 100 exams, they throw you. This is just like they did hella fights in that bitch. The fucking the badge shit where they had to get each other's badge. Like you had to hunt somebody.
Yeah.
You hold right there. You hold right there off the rip right there. You hold.
And then that's a fact.
And then the motherfucking you can get lucky in the building. I'm not gonna say that's a for sure. Going in them got hold. You can get lucky and then make it through that tower without a fade. But there's a fucking forest, and then at the end is like a guaranteed one-on-one with the coldest in the fucking with the coldest out the 100 exams. You got a 1v1.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Same thing.
And I know I'm gonna be the only one to lose.
I'm choosing to take the Chunin exams strictly for the fact that you don't have to win the ones. You don't got to win the ones to go to a Chunin. Shikamaru did not win. He did not win. But they graded that nigga.
He could have.
He could have for sure. But I'm saying, nigga, there's nobody stopping anything in the 100 exams, Dylan.
Yeah, nobody. You gotta think about too. In the 100 exam, you fight grown ass niggas. It's grown ass niggas fighting. It's not just kids. You know what I'm saying?
My bad. You was
Chunin exams, but most likely it's gonna be like kids, like teenagers. You know,
low-key, but they did let a random Orochimaru sneak in that bitch too, though. They didn't let him, but he was in there.
They didn't let him. That was just a whole ass 100 exam. That was a whole ass 100 exam because they had Illumi and Hisoka. That's like Orochimaru damn near equivalent.
Illumi
and Hisoka.
That is true.
It's a Hisoka, bro. You can't. Go ahead.
I'd still rather be in Chunin though. So
I'm taking the Chunin exam.
I'm choosing Chunin. I thought you was on 100 exam before, bro. My bad.
No, because you said that you said something about fades. I was saying, but you got to run mandatory fades in Naruto too.
Oh yeah, but 100, you fucking dying in that. They trying to kill you, and they don't give a fuck.
No, they don't give a fuck. But a lot of niggas did die in the forest and dead too.
Yeah, but nobody.
That's true.
Yeah, but they trying to fucking kill you and don't give a fuck what happens to you. You get Leland. Remember that dude at the end of the hunter exams that did the whole
Which
run?
one?
He did the whole run. In the hunter exams.
My memory a little fit.
Okay, look, it was a long ass run they had to finish, right? And that bitch was long as hell. I don't. Somebody know how long that was?
He was walking right there whenever the proctor was walking.
Yeah, you had to follow him. You had to follow him.
Yeah.
They was running for like hours. They were running for like hours. And then
there
was a guy at the very end. He made it to the very end. And then he was like crawling out to that bitch. And then they closed the door on him. They didn't give a fuck what happened to him.
Yeah, I know he's dead. Yeah.
They didn't give a fuck. He had to go all the way back or some shit. He's for sure dead. There's no way he's alive.
You might get paired with a random Tompa too. And he just did a hold you.
I would rather get hold by him. Daz. He's not holding you to kill you.
He's a fucking whole ass.
I'd rather get hold by Tompa than go through the whole 100 exams. Dead ass. I wouldn't make it to Tompa. I would not make it to Tompa. There's so many things holding you in 100 x 100. Like in the 100 exams, man, that shit was, y'all don't remember how fucking grimy that shit. Whenever you watching, you're like, oh, he got hold. But you gotta think like,
but you get banked,
all the work.
You gotta survive.
Yeah, you get banked, but like, I guess
you have to survive.
I guess, yeah, it's not that many people with 100 exams, and I don't think you can lose your 100 license either, or you gotta get another one, right? You can't get a replacement 100 license, or you have to take the test all over again. It's something like that. It's something like that. The poison soda was just laxative, I think. It wasn't that bad. Like, I would have been straight. Like, I mean, I wouldn't have been straight, but I wouldn't have died. Like, I would have lived for another day.